So, so today we have two special guests. We have Karolina Lizer. How are you, Karolina?
Hello, I'm really good. I have a big fun because we have our meeting,
Oh,
and I
good.
am with my friend. So I think it will be a really good time for us.
Good.
Yeah,
Patrick is going to be our official translator. How are you,
yes.
Patrick?
I'm very glad that I'm here. Thank you so much for having me. I'm just the translator, but I will try to answer any questions that I can answer. So yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, so first of all, I would like to ask you about your experience as a musician because for a while you have studied music, you have some academic background. So I would like you to talk about your studies related to music. How many instruments do you play? Okay, for how long have you been singing?
Mhm. Okay, so my music history is f- from my birth. Because my mother said me that I was singing before I can talk, and I sing something like ga 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 ga. And then I sing too much, so my mother um, go with me to a church, and there are I was singing with a choir
Okay.
in the church, and then I go to music school, first music school and second music school, and I played with this music school on the piano and on the harpsichord. Harpsichord is the best instrument for me. This is a baroque instrument. I
Okay.
love this. I love baroque music. I love classical music. And when I go to my music schools, I sing. I play and I sing and I play and I sing a lot of. Um, I szukałam.
Search.
I search a lot of school in Poland, and I try to poprawić.
Empowered?
It's-
Albo improve. Oh.
improve my sing, my voice, um, and I try write some text. My text, I try to write my composition, and
Hmm.
but Czysta woda is not my composition, but my
Yes.
friends. With my life, I meet a lot of really talented people, and I try to cooperate with my friend, because I think it is really good to share our talent and try to do one something big with my and my friends' talents. Um, and now I am a small singer in Polish.
Hmm.
I sing concerts. I do my own album, um, uh, and I am studying veterinary.
Oh,
So,
really?
Yeah.
That's interesting. That's interesting. Okay, so we have Leandro here. He's saying hello. Hello, Leandro.
Hello.
And okay, so let's first talk about your album. I'm not going to try to pronounce the title of the album, the one that you released in 2021. A bit long for me, but can you say the name of the album?
Okay, it is a lśniąca łąkowe historie.
Historia is okay. Historia is very close to Portuguese. Historia, that's okay. But the one in the middle is a bit harder.
you can loosely translate it to shining and then grassland histories.
Oh, Shining?
Yeah, Lśniąca is like
Shining Woman, I think.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
Shining,
like Shining
Woman.
Woman.
Shining
It is
Woman.
Śniąca. And jak to
Grasslands History.
Grassland Stories. That's a beautiful title, and I would like to talk about Maciej
Maciej Czemplink.
Champlink. Yes, that
Yeah.
Champlink. Yeah, good.
Yes.
So he worked with this album. Okay, so did he compose all the songs, or did you work with him to produce the songs? How was the process of creating this album with him?
Okay. I record with Maciej one song long time ago, and this song is on this album. Name is Coraz cięższy głaz. And in the za pierwszym podejściem,
The first time.
in the first time, it was a record with only guitar, and then I work with Maciej with other songs, and I have a plan to do my album. And I was thinking that Maciej is really talented, so maybe I try to do this album with him. On się zgodził.
And he agreed.
Yes, and he agreed, and then I was
Searching.
I was searching a lot of poetry, and I was writing and searching. No. Poprosiłam moich przyjaciół.
I asked my friends.
Yes, I asked my friend to write some poetry, and I write some poetry. And poetry, Maciej write composition.
Okay, so first you and some friends, you wrote the lyrics,
yes,
like the poems, and Martin, he created the music for the poems, right?
Yes.
Good.
Yes. This album this album was for me really amazing, because when I heard the songs, I have something like vision, and I heard with my head a lot of voices, people's voices, and it was inspiration to do a lot of choirs in these songs. So every choirs on my album is my idea, and it was something for me amazing, because before this album I nie miałam nigdy czegoś takiego.
I didn't have such thing.
Yes, I didn't have such thing like this.
Okay. No, don't worry about that. It's very clear for me. And I think people is understanding everything. If someone has a question, they will just ask. So we have here Claudia. She's saying hello, and she says she loves your song.
Hello, thank you.
Thank you, Claudia.
Kaiki, he's saying hello, everyone.
Hello, Kaiki.
So I would like also to ask you about you went to it's not, I'm not going to pronounce well because I forgot how you taught me. It's Opole.
Okay.
Opole. So you took part in Opole Festival. It's one of the biggest festivals in Poland.
Yes,
right?
Yes.
So I was actually quite impressed by that. So could you tell me about the experience? How did you feel that your song was received? Because it tends to be more like a bit more radio friendly, popish festival, right? But you went there with something folkish. How was the reception there? Were you well received? Were you satisfied with the audience?
Okay. Czyli
pan się spytał, jak była odebrana ta piosenka
tak. Nie, to było aksamitnie. Okay. The name of the song was aksamitnie. It was a song something like maybe folk, but rather Latino.
Okay.
And this songs was zupełnie inne było.
Much different.
One much
Oh,
different with every songs on this festival.
Oh, really?
Yes, and I think a lot of people said me that it was good because was different with everything. Eh,
Nie wiem.
Everybody to this day remember my show because I was dancing on this show and I have a big dress, big flower in my hair like today.
Nie wiem, co jeszcze
Powiedz mi, nie, co mam jeszcze
I don't know
powiedzieć.
what we can talk about it that
But
much.
This festival was ważny dla mnie.
Very important.
Very important for me, and I feel like I have a wedding because
Okay.
I have a lesson dance and I miałam szytą suknię.
Yeah, it was like tailored especially for Karolina. It's like
Okay.
there was like a sewing lady and she prepared all the things. There was a special material for Karolina. It was like perfectly pinched for Karolina.
Yes, and przygotowania były bardzo długie.
Yeah, and the preparations were very long. It took so much time. It was like a mini special event, but it's like very important for Karolina. It took so much time to her. It was very important to her. That's what she's trying to say. At least.
Well, I got it. Don't worry. But like, I'm also very curious about how you work with your visuals because it's very eye-catching. Like it's very beautiful. Every picture that we check of you on the internet, you look beautiful. Like the pictures, the dresses, the flowers, the place you're in. Like it looks breathtaking, to be honest, and it fits the music that you are offering to us. So what really inspire you? Like it's the countryside of Poland, the forest. How do you get inspiration to create these visuals that are so beautiful? Is there someone working with you that has like this good eye for visuals?
Okay, so my parents live in the village, small village in the
Okay.
Mazury in Poland. There are a lot of lakes. They are really beautiful. They are not commercial. And when I am here, I have the most inspiration. Because I love nature, I love forest, I love animals. I study veterinary, yes.
Exactly, exactly.
And my parents have horses, and we have in our house a lot of animals. We have cats, dogs, some agamas, and a lot of papugajek jest parrots and
Really?
Yeah.
different animals in my house. So this is the most inspiration for me, and I like obserwować.
Observe.
I like observe people. I like sit on ławka,
Bench.
on a bench and watch people going through a park or through a streets and think about this, what they can think, and this is inspiration too for me. So nature and people are the most inspiration for me.
Let me ask you something because I think it's very interesting. How do you say parrot in Polish?
Papuga.
Papuga, tak, yeah.
Papuga. That's similar to Portuguese. You say papagaio.
Really?
Papagaio.
Papagaio.
Yeah, it's similar to Portuguese. Okay. Yeah. So, I would like to ask you about your cooperation with Boom Boom Orchestra because they tend to play much more Balkan music, and some people say I saw somebody from Poland saying, "Oh, I was expecting her to send something a bit more Slavic, but then it has a lot of Balkan influence too. It feels very good. It's a very good take on Polish music. But I feel when I listen to your song that it's a mix. There's a bit of Slavic music. There's a bit of Balkan music. There's a bit of pop music too.
Yes.
So please explain.
Że ja nazywam.
They name it.
I name this music as Slavic music.
Okay.
It's everything, yes. And Boom Boom Orchestra. This is 6 guys. I love these guys. I was a really big fan this band, and about 1 year ago, I tried to talk with him to cooperate. And then when they zgodzili się? Agreed when they agreed to cooperate with me, I tried to do special songs for this music, which one Boom Boom Orchestras played. They are Polish band, but they love play Balkan music, and I love Balkan music. I love klezmer music and folk from whole world. So I try to cooperate with them with something like właśnie Slavic music, Balkan music, and I talk with my friend Marcin Partyka.
Okay.
Who wrote a special composition to guys. Napisał to tak, żeby to było napisane specjalnie, żeby oni to mogli zagrać jak najlepiej.
Oh my God.
Że jakby do ich rodzaju muzyki.
Okay, so the guy, Marcin Partyka?
Marcin Partyka napisał. No,
Marcin Partyka wrote the song especially for them. It was tailored for them. So that they could play it the best they could. So it's like when he was writing the song, he was thinking especially about them.
Yes.
To play it later.
Dlatego, bo ja chciałam, żeby oni dali z siebie całe serce.
Because Karolina wanted that they could give all their hearts to this song. So it's like especially tailored for them. It was like special gift to them, to the guys from Boom Boom Orchestra, right? Yeah, Orchestra.
So besides the Eurovision song, you have another song with them, right? So would you like release an album working with Boom Boom Orchestra in the future, maybe?
Yes, I have. Ja mam marzenie.
I have a dream.
Yes, I have a dream to do a full album of Boom Boom Orchestra.
Okay.
Because I love when they played, and I love see when they played, because they love played and they have a really big fun when they played. Yes, and this is my dream to record with them whole album and to play concerts, a lot of concerts.
Okay.
Yeah, and Karolina and the Boom Boom Orchestra, it's a great mix. So I guess it's the best for them to just release an album, right? Because
yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
So
Absolutely. So Kaique is saying, I have been enjoying the project so much. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So let me ask you something else. This is about a chance of success. Let's see if I am really learning some sort of Polish with you guys. Szansa na success. Is it
Great.
correct?
Yes.
You did great.
Yeah. So you took part in that competition too. So how was the process? It's a bit more like a reality show, right? It's a
Yes. It's a Polish reality show, really old. reality show. One day my mom namówiła mnie,
Talked me over
talked me over to
talked me over to do something.
to go to a casting for a Szansa na Sukces, and there are a lot of people in building. Oni się nie mogli zmieścić.
They couldn't hold so many people.
Okay.
In one building, yes, and every people sing only, I think, 15 seconds his song.
Really?
It's like people were going in 15 seconds and they go out immediately.
Because it was so crowded, right?
I czekałam
Jesus.
było 5 godzin na
And
przykład.
So many people were waiting for like 5 hours to
And
just get in.
sings only
Crazy.
15 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every people in Poland, I think, want to go
Went
to
there,
Szansa na
yeah.
Sukces.
It is a very popular show in Poland. Like,
Yes.
it's one of the most popular shows in Poland.
Yes.
Yes, and one day nieznany mi numer.
Anonymous number.
A tak, jakie?
Anonymous number.
Anonymous number called to me
Called you.
and asked to go to Szansa na Sukces, and I agreed. I was really happy and sing in this show, and it was my first time when I show in the television. When I sing in a television and when I sing to the camera, it was trochę to było stresujące.
It was kind of stressful.
Yes, but not so much. It was było bardzo przyjemne.
But it was very oh my god. It was very nice.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Because I like sing, so it was very, very nice. For me, I sing in this show. I dostałam wyróżnienie.
Yeah, she got I don't know how to tell it. I don't know. Like she didn't get like the main reward, but it was like a highlight of her
Something like
successful.
second miejsce.
Yeah, second place.
Second place.
Oh, you got a second place.
Yes.
That's good.
And maybe Szansa na Sukces was first steps to go to a Opole festival.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like a stepping stone.
Mm-hmm. That's good. That's good. That's good. I think it's interesting because Chance of Success, it was the selection. They use it as a selection for Eurovision, and they tend to use it for Junior Eurovision too, right? So, but then I asked myself, why did you decide to apply for Eurovision? Because it's this is very interesting because Poland they were it was supposed to be an internal selection. And I think that we all agree that when it comes to internal selections, it can be they tend to decide to bigger names, more famous names. Okay, instead of someone like you who is still starting and has just a few songs and just a couple of concerts. So, why did you decide to send the song? And did you expect to get selected, or were you surprised?
Okay, so first, when I heard first time Czysta, woda, I was thinking that it is really cool and I have to zatrzymać to na specjalną okazję.
To hold it for a special occasion.
Yes. And when my mom is my manager, my producer, my friend,
Okay.
everything. And my mom saw that is zgłoszenie, so do Eurowizji. Admission to Eurovision. And we decided to
choose it.
To choose these songs, but we don't have an idea that że to się uda.
That it will be a successful
Yes.
song.
And when guy from television called to my mom to speak about this, I don't understand. I don't wierzyć.
Believe it.
I don't believe it. Yeah, I was krzyczałam.
I was screaming.
Yes.
She basically thought it was a joke.
Yes.
Like so the people like called her, "Hey, Karolina, can you go to the auditions of Eurovision?" Karolina was like, "Oh, come on, guys, don't joke on me."
Jeszcze powiedz, że dostałyśmy te wyniki dzień przed oficjalnymi wynikami. Dopóki nie dostałyśmy oficjalnego wyniku, nie mogłyśmy dalej w to uwierzyć, że to prawda.
Okay, so they got the unofficial results a day before the official ones, so they knew before everyone else that they got in the Eurovision. I think so.
Yes.
And they still couldn't believe it. We see the results. They're on paper, and we still couldn't believe that the Karolina got in to the auditions.
I nawet myślałyśmy, że ktoś sobie zrobi z nas jaja.
And they actually thought it was a big joke. One of their friends just sent out those results, and they're playing a joke on Karolina. "Oh, Karolina, here's your results," and it's a joke. Haha, we got you. You didn't go in. So for Karolina, it was a big success, right? And yeah, very funny actually.
So, like, what are your expectations for this? Because it's a lot of competition. Like, Christian Ochman and Daria, they're big names in Poland right now. They're quite popular. So how do you feel to compete against them? Okay, so do you think that because it tends like the last time that Poland organized the national selection, the result was a big surprise. So maybe like we are going to be surprised again, right?
Maybe.
So what are your expectations?
To już ty powiedz. Powiedz tak, że ja się po prostu cieszę z tej szansy. Cieszę się, że mogę skorzystać z narzędzi, które będę miała i stworzyć piękne show, którego na co dzień nie mogę zrobić.
Okay. Karolina is very thankful for the chance she's getting. So she will be using every tool she gets to get the best show out of her.
Że chcę zrobić piękne show,
She's trying to make the best show she could. So it would be like the best she can make.
Chcę spędzić wspaniale czas.
She's going to have a great time anyway, no matter what's the result.
I po prostu się z tego cieszyć.
And be
że mam
very
taką okazję.
joyful for it, for the chance and for the chance she's getting.
I powiedz, że jeszcze to jest bardzo miłe, że mogę stanąć przy takich ludziach.
And she's very proud and she's very thankful for the chance she's getting to stand among the people with such big names, right?
Exactly.
I jeszcze mam nadzieję, że po prostu ludzie dowiedzą się, że istnieje.
Yeah, and she's very hopeful that she'll get much more recognition among Polish play scene, right?
Yeah.
She's very thankful for that too. So she's getting recognized. She's getting more and more views on YouTube. She's getting more and more recognized on the internet, on social media, and she's very joyful and thankful for that.
Yeah, because I've heard many Eurovision fans, they are very excited about your participation. Some of them, they knew you before, because I'm not sure if you guys know that, but this is something that Eurovision fans do. They organize online competitions. They do that. Yes, I'm not sure if you guys know. They like, for example, when there are players, they choose a country to play with, and they send a song from this country, and they compete. Then they vote among each other. They create the rules, like many. There are many types, different kinds, in forums, in websites, on Twitter. They do this kind of competitions, these online competitions among them. And your songs, like even before you were announced as an Eurovision candidate, you were very popular among these competitions.
Oh,
very nice to hear that. Very nice.
Yeah, and people were very excited when they saw their names. Like I saw many people posting saying, "Okay, I'm very positive about this. I want her to send something interesting. I wanted her to send something daring." But then we think about the stereotypes of the Eurovision music, because there's something related to Eurovision that people believe that the songs are supposed to be pop, a lot of choreography, fireworks, and that's not always the case. But do you think that a song like yours, which is a folk song, it has a good chance in this competition? Or do you
Yes.
believe, yeah, okay, good, good, go on.
Yes, because I think that these songs have powiedz tak, że myślę, że w tej piosence jest bardzo dużo radości i że można pokazać w niej bardzo piękną historię bez tancerzy i bez całej tej otoczki, tylko mną i muzykami.
Oh, okay. All right. So, Karolina saying that. Jeszcze raz pierwsze słowo?
Że można pokazać, że to jest piosenka pełna radości.
It is a very joyful song. So she will be trying to show the history of the song. So it's like a very nice chance to show the song, show the history of the song without the dancers, without the popish surroundings of the Eurovision standards, of the meta of Eurovision pop culture, right? Coś jeszcze?
Chyba nie.
Yeah. Okay.
Because, for example, we are from Brazil. I am from Brazil, but like the people that reacted to your song, there was one from Portugal and two people from Brazil, and I was in the video too. And we really liked your song. So I do believe that you have an universal sound that even people that don't understand the lyrics or don't usually listen to this kind of music are going to be able to appreciate, right?
Yeah, we hope that it will be a popular song because it has a very specific vibe to it. It is very like joyful, as we said before, but it's also very catchy. So we hope that it will be a very popular song. But we are thankful for if we didn't succeed, if Karolina won't succeed, it is still be a good thing, right?
Yeah.
We are happy of whatever we are having, right?
We have Sofia Gomez saying hello. Hello, Sofia. Thanks for
Hello.
Hi,
watching.
Sophia.
Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, okay, guys? If you have the chance, please subscribe if you are watching. So let me ask you something that I'm very curious about, your performance. Are you going to bring the guys from Boom Boom Orchestra on stage? That would be awesome. Do you plan to bring them, or do you have different plans?
Powiedz, że na razie muszę wszystko zostawić jako niespodziankę.
It will be a surprise.
Yes.
Oh
I'm
no!
sorry.
I'm very sorry.
No. Oh, I was anxious about that. But let me ask you something else now about the language of the song, because sometimes we do have some artists that they are selected singing their native language, and then they translate the song to English, or at least part of the song to English. It happened to Poland, right? With Tulia. Is it Tulia?
Tulia.
Yeah.
Tulia. They do have many songs, and one of they sent that song, and then they translated some parts into English. Would you translate your song into English, or would you just keep in Polish?
To też powiedz, że wolałabym, żeby jej nie tłumaczyć, bo myślę, że odjęłabym tej piosence.
Alright. So Karolina's saying that the best for her it would be to not translate it, because it wouldn't give that much power of the song to the listener. So, because the Polish words in the song are like very powerful, and translating it into English, it just like weaken it up.
Yes, and when I sing, I prefer sing with my native voice, because every word means much.
Very specific emotions.
Yes,
like
have a very. When I sing, for example, word love in Polish miłość. When I saw in Polish miłość, I think about
Miłość.
miłość, yes, about
Miłość.
wszystkich momentach, every moment in my life when I think about it and when I talk this word. But when I sing love, I don't have everything. Nie mam tego wszystkiego.
Yeah, because after like behind every word in that song, there's like very specific emotions. So
Yes.
Karolina is saying that after the behind the word miłość, there's like very specific moments of her life. So the power of the song is like very specific. And when she's just singing love, which we don't speak like everyday English in Poland, so
Yes.
it's like it doesn't connect to the very like powerful emotions behind the word love, right? As the miłość is.
Yes.
For example.
Bo powiedz, że ja ogólnie to zdarza mi się śpiewać po angielsku na przykład.
Mhm.
To powiedz to.
Yeah, she happens to sing in English actually.
Yes, but it's not the same. It's
very different
Yes.
to sing in Polish and English, right? Karolina is very connected to the Polish language.
Nie ma takiej radości.
And she's not as happy to sing in English as she is to sing in Polish. So, answering your question, Karolina, she wouldn't like to get it translated.
Yeah.
But who knows? Maybe someone will talk to Karolina. I don't know. You have to translate it so that people will get anything from that, right? So I don't know. We don't know what happens then.
Yes.
It's very complicated work actually to just translate the word to translate the
Wolałabym nie, i tyle.
and Karolina just wouldn't like to do that to translate the music the song.
Sofia Gomez is actually asking. We will keep talking about translation in a minute, but there is this question from Sofia. She's asking, where are you guys from? They're from Poland, okay, Sofia?
From Poland, yeah.
Poland.
From Poland.
Warsaw specifically.
Karolina Lizer, she's trying to, is Lizer or Lizer?
Lizer.
Good. Lizer, she is one of the candidates to represent Poland in Eurovision 2022. Okay. And Claudia, she's saying, I'm glad to hear that about not translating. Polish is an amazing language. And Sophia is saying, okay, Sophia.
Okay, Sophia.
So let me tell you guys something, because it feels that Poland do not really send songs in Polish. I remember that when Donatan and Cleo went to Eurovision, they translated the song, part of the song, even though it was a huge viral success in Polish. Like, I do have friends here that have no connection with the Eurovision, and they love that song from Donatan and Cleo. Like from Brazil, they have no connection with Eurovision. They do not listen to songs in other languages, but they that clapping, the sound, they love that song. And another thing is, I remember a couple of years ago, I met a guy from Poland, and I was telling him, "Oh, I really listen to Polish music." Patricia Markowska.
Yes, Patricia Markowska.
Piasek.
Yeah.
Piasek.
I like Piasek.
Yeah. I was telling him that I listen to a lot. And Sylvia, I don't know, that last name is very long. It's very long. What's her name? Sylvia. It's
Sophia?
her name.
Zofia.
Sylvia. So it's Sylvia. It's SY.
Sylvia?
Sylvia, yeah, but her last name is very long. It starts with a G.
Sylvia.
She's a big name. She's very famous. Like, it's SY. She plays the piano, and she has like a big voice, and Yes. It starts with a G. Her name starts with a
G?
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, I'm
Grzeszczak?
A może Sylwia?
I'm gonna write for you guys.
G-R-Z-E Grzeszczak.
Yes, exactly. That's the
Grzeszczak.
woman.
Grzeszczak,
Right.
yeah.
Grzeszczak. It is
Yeah,
very difficult. Props to you guys because it's very difficult word to say actually, Grzeszczak, because it's
just yeah.
Yeah,
Like
difficult.
there's almost no vowels for us. It's like, oh my god, how can I pronounce that? But then, and he told me like, oh, why do you listen to these songs? Don't is isn't the language a bit weird for you? And it's something that I think that it feels like, actually, I don't know, I'm not sure about that because I'm not from Poland, that you guys think that Polish music in Polish language is just for Poland and it's not going to be appreciated in other places. And actually, Polish sounds very good in music, and I'm not
Oh.
sure if people in Poland know that. Like, do you agree with me? Do you think that people in Poland, they do not think that Polish music in Polish is something that people in other countries are going to appreciate, and that's why they tend to translate for Eurovision?
Wiesz, o co chodzi.
No, że dla nas po polsku to brzmi słabo, a dla nich fajnie brzmi, tak?
Tak.
Powiedz, że ja myślę, że Polacy ogólnie nie doceniają swoich zasobów.
So Karolina says that Polish people generally don't appreciate Polish, like Polish culture, Polish music, history. They tend to not appreciate it that much. But I think it's actually changing a little bit. People actually are more and more like joining the communities, appreciate Polish folklore, appreciating the Polish culture, and that's like little by little, but it's
Step by step.
yeah, step by but it is changing, because it is very difficult actually topic to talk about, but
a lot of people said about my song that is from village and że to nie może iść na Eurowizję, bo jest jakieś ze wsi.
Okay, so it cannot go to the Eurovision because it's straight out of villages, straight out of like from those little communities. It's like very not big city pop star or anything like that. It is like it's very from like simple places, simple villages. Nie wiem, jak powiedzieć w sumie, że wieśniacka po polsku.
Powiedz, że nie doceniają tego, a ja myślę, że właśnie polski reprezentant powinien przedstawić kawałek polski.
Yeah, and Karolina says that people don't appreciate the Polish like culture, music and anything that much. So Karolina, she's going to make a little bit of like a little bit of Polish culture and take it and go to the Eurovision to show people how the like even the small beats, even the small piece of Polish culture can go to the Eurovision, to actually appreciate it, to actually take care of it, to nourish it, to take it under the sun.
Good. Because if it's music made in a smaller village, it's still very good music. Like, it doesn't mean that it's bad music because it's in a small village or in a small place. It's music, and it can be appreciated in around the planet. Like, for example, we do have like some people here, some stuff that is very specific from Brazil, and sometimes we are shocked on how people appreciate our music that we thought it would be just for small communities or just for a part of the country. Okay?
Yeah.
So there is also a comment here from Sofia. She's asking in Portuguese, okay? So I'm going to ask you guys in English. Eles vão representar a Polônia e vão cantar na língua deles? Sofia, eles ainda não venceram a seletiva, né? A Carolina, ela é a cantora, e o Patrick, ele tá traduzindo para ela, tá? E eles não ganharam a seletiva ainda, tá? Eles estão concorrendo na seletiva, né, com uma música chamada Água Clara, e é uma música muito bonita. A gente fez um reaction sobre essa música, depois você dá uma olhada. E é isso, tá? Ela tá tentando, né? E a gente gosta bastante da música, por isso a gente está entrevistando ela. Né? E ela quer cantar em polonês. So what I told her is that we reacted to your song, we like your song, and you guys are still in the running to represent Poland, like you are in the competition. And she was asking if you guys were already going to represent Poland. Okay, and you guys are going to sing in Polish. They are going to use the language because many people in Portugal, they want Portugal to always send songs in Portuguese. And some people think that we should go to English so everybody's going to understand and blah blah blah. But anyway,
Yeah, but it's not the same, I think.
I agree with you. I think that there are musicians that, of course, produce music in English and they feel comfortable with the language. But if the musician feel comfortable with Polish, he or she should go and perform in Polish.
Yeah, it's actually, I think it's the main point of the Eurovision, to show like a bit of culture of
yes, I think.
different countries. So it's actually the very best thing the competitors can do, to actually sing in the native language of the country, right?
Mm-hmm. And your guys' best result was in Polish, the second place for Edita Górniak, right?
Yep, that's true. we will try to best that to be the number one.
So Arthur is saying hello.
Hello, Arthur.
Stepinski. Are you Polish, Arthur? I'm not sure.
Maybe Polish, Arthur.
Yeah, is this a Polish last name, Stepinski?
Stepinski, yes. Arthur is my friend.
Oh, really? Hello, Arthur. Good to see you here. We have also Marcelo Marteleira. He's saying hi.
Hi, Marcelo.
Let's see if I'm going to pronounce. Czysta, woda, right?
Czysta.
Czysta, woda. It's a great song.
Thank you, Marcelo.
So I do have another question for you, and just to close everything up, what do you think would be considered? How would you feel to go to Eurovision? Like, if you win, what's the first thing that's going to? It's a bit difficult question because you cannot predict how you're going to feel in the day that you win. But like, what does Eurovision mean to you? What would it mean to go to Eurovision with a song that's so focused, that it's so authentic, and that's so close to your heart? How would you feel to go to Eurovision with such a song?
Oh my God, it's amazing story. It will be, and I think that Eurovision is a window for a world for me. It can be a really big chance for me. I powiem szczerze, byłabym niesamowicie szczęśliwa, mogąc reprezentować mój kraj.
Yeah, as Karolina says, that she would be very proud and very joyful to represent Poland.
Chciałabym dać z siebie wszystko, żeby pokazać, że Polskę stać na bardzo dużo i że jest pełna klasy i wdzięku.
Oh, all right. So Karolina says that she will try her best to represent Poland, to show that Poland can be classy, can be very authentic, can be very proud, can stand proud among other countries. Co jeszcze powiedziałeś? That's it.
Okay, I'm gonna insist. Can't you just tell just something very, very tiny about your performance? Just a small detail, nothing, not even the color of the dress.
I can't. I'm sorry.
Big surprise for you.
You have to watch.
You have to watch.
In the internet.
We will for sure. Okay, thank you very much, Karolina and Patrick, for being here. It was an honor to interview you guys. We really appreciate to give space for musicians to share their experiences, to tell the world how is to make music, and to share their experience when it comes to Eurovision, because sometimes Eurovision is so overwhelming, it's so much information, so many people send you messages, some people send you love and some people send you hate. It's a lot of stuff. So it's an honor for us here in Shabolashas in Eurovision to give you guys some the opportunity to share your thoughts like in a very comfortable way.
Thank you.
Thank you. And I have to say, because you are from Brazil, yeah?
Yes.
Yes, and I am a really big fan of bossa nova. I love bossa nova.
Oh, oh, that's great. That's great. That's yeah. This the vibe of this song, like the vibe of your music. It's something that I think that people in Brazil would really appreciate. I think it's the kind of stuff that we listen to. There is a question here from Sofia. It's in Portuguese.
All right.
Oh, I'm not sure if you guys have you guys heard the songs that were chosen for Eurovision?
Huh?
The
Przyznam
songs.
piosenki, jakie
The
zostały
song,
wybrane
because
w Eurowizję.
we already have 5
In
songs.
this year?
Yeah,
In this year?
yeah,
Of different countries or
from different
Polish.
countries, from Albania, Spain, because these songs were selected.
No,
Bulgaria
in
were
this year
selected.
I don't know.
Mhm. But what's your favorite Eurovision song? Like your good favorite Eurovision memories from the past?
Edyta Górniak, to nie ja byłam Ewą from Poland.
Yeah. It's a big song here in Poland.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
a
like a
big song.
yeah. It is even
She had, I don't remember, but chyba, jak jest chyba? Maybe a second place in
She
the
was second
Euro.
place. Yeah, but you top that. Let's be positive. We're going to top
Yeah.
that.
we will do it.
Okay, guys, thank you very much for accepting the interview. We were very shocked you guys accepted. Thank you very much, Patrick, for being here and help Carolina and make this interview go very smooth. It was amazing to talk to you. Thank you very much. Keep watching our channel, guys. We're going to interview more people. On January 2nd, we are going to interview Jonas, that is taking part in the Portuguese national selection. Ok? Então, quem não entende inglês aí, que só tá vendo a entrevista por aqui, assim, a gente vai entrevistar o Jonas, da seletiva de Portugal, no dia 2 de janeiro. Ok? I just said the same thing in English and Portuguese, so everybody's going to understand. Okay? Thank you
Totally
very much.
understand you.
Okay.
Totally understand.
Well, I've learned today that Polish and Portuguese is not that different, because at least papagayo, how do you say parrot in Polish?
Papuga.
Papuga, that's not that different. That's okay.
It is not. Actually, it is not.
No. Okay, guys. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. See you.
Thank
Thank you
Bye-bye.
so much. See you.
Bye-bye.